Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once more to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy. So, the first video had a pretty good response there, which is encouraging. Good to see that you guys actually do want to see more of this, and that is what I've decided to do here today. The time is 8:30, and let's see what we've got inside the big Normandy house here. Now, I'm half tempted to go for the campaign. I usually play Germans, to be fair, so I think I'm going to play some Allied forces this time around. The road to Monteberg. US Infantry, Airborne and Glide Infantry find their way to Monteberg-La Harme. Defensive line. 16 missions in here. Okay, we'll go with this one here over here then. Rather nice mix. We do have US Infantry, Airborne and Gliders. And I'd imagine we'll probably have some armor here around. Most likely. I think we'll play this in turn-based, and we are playing this on iron. Should be fine. Okay. When D-Day was being planned, the planners envisioned that the invasion forces would occupy a line roughly parallel to the Quinville. I'm not gonna try and pronounce it. Highway by the end of D-Day. In fact, it was going to take 5 infantry regiments a full week to reach this line and secure it. The 5 regiments participated in the drive were the 4th Infantry Division, so the 8th, 12th, 22nd, the 82nd Airborne, so the 505, the 325th. Interesting. Okay. In order to preserve links within missions as far as possible, battalion weapons, headquarters, company assets have been assigned to individual platoons and so fall under the command of their platoon leaders. And since the campaign covers quite a short period of time, these weapons remain assigned to their attached platoons for the duration of the campaign. Heavy weapons assigned to each platoon are enclosed in brackets. Okay. The 505th unit start the campaign at around 8% of their official strength due to losses incurred on the drop. 3rd Platoon D Company is around 50% strength but has 2 extra bar teams. Okay, 8% of their strength. Okay, we do actually have a tank battalion over here, that's quite nice. Additional artillery support will be available from time to time. The enemy force is okay. The Germans occupy Cotentin with 3 infantry divisions, the 709th, the 91st and 243rd. The 709th is situated generally along the eastern and northern coast of the peninsula, with 2 of its regiments, the 729th and the 919th, believed to be manning the beach defences. A large percentage of the fighting strength of the 709th comes from the non-German nationalities, particularly Georgians. Right. Yeah, there we go, the 649 Ost Battalion, 795th Georgian Battalion. Sturm Battalion there. Of immediate concern for the invader are the 919th Regiment and the 795th Ost Battalion. The 919th Regiment is responsible for the defense of the coastal areas of the Eastern Peninsula, which include Utah Beach, and the 795th Georgian Battalion is situated in the vicinity of Saint-Mier-Église. Do forgive the pronunciations, I'm very bad at this. And the 91st Division is situated in the centre of the peninsula, an area between Canatan in the south, in the west, and in the north. Okay. The division is estimated to consist of 2 regiments and 1 battalion of tanks. Okay, the 100th Tank Battalion. The 243rd was located generally to the rear of the 709th, and the mission defended the western portion of the peninsula. It has 3 regiments. 920th through to the 922nd Grenadier Regiment. Plan. In many missions, victory will be determined primarily by control to the terrain or by destruction of enemy forces, or even a combination of both. The player will be rewarded if he's able to carry out his orders without sustaining more than 10% friendly casualties. In some instances where the mission is very difficult, the threshold would be higher. And to prevent a player from hitting ceasefire and ending the mission prematurely, the enemy will receive a very high force preservation bonus. That alone will give him a win. This bonus can only be denied to the enemy by destroying approximately 50% of his order of battle. In some missions, the threshold will be set lower or higher than 50, but the player will not be aware when this happens and so should attempt to destroy the enemy before he calls for a ceasefire. The player will be ejected from the campaign under the following conditions: upon losing 2 consecutive campaign missions regardless of the formation, upon losing 2 consecutive unit campaign missions. In several missions, friendly artillery core assets will be shared by 2 or more forces. The player will have to decide when to use these assets. And once their ammo is expended, they will no longer be available in future missions in that series. Wow. After the final mission, each chapter, all core units will be resupplied in full. Okay. So we have 4 chapters here then. The Georgian Ridge. And I would pronounce the other ones. Okay, really rather interesting, man. Really rather interesting. So we'll go ahead and design a note here. I would love to read those, but I believe we've already read through them, actually. Actually, no, I haven't. We'll go through these in the future, actually. We'll go ahead and get into the actual mission now. And do forgive the terrible pronunciations. Like, it's so difficult when it comes to French because I can't fudge it. It's not like I come down to it with like a weird accent and like, yeah, sounds okay. Okay. Situation. D-Day, south of Utah Beach, 7:30 AM. Landed about 2,000 yards south of their intended landing zones. The Allies have hastily improvised an attack on the enemy defensive positions, immediately confronting them before they can move on to their first day objective. While 1st Battalion 8th Infantry clears the fortifications in and around on the right of the landing zone, the 2nd Battalion is to clear fortifications to the front and the south of the landing zone. One of the first units to reach the shore was E Company of the 2nd Battalion 8th Infantry. E Company is instructed to eliminate the small enemy force manning the field fortifications here. Okay, so E Company is at full strength in support of 1 section. Okay, so we have 2 81mm mortars. You also have 2 target reference points. The enemy coastal garrison is no more than platoon strength. They have received some rough treatment from the pre-landing artillery bombardment and will likely be shell-shocked. The coastal garrison is entrenched around the town here and in the enclosed field immediately joining it. To the north, these field fortifications comprise of trenches, foxholes, barbed wire, and minefields. There are no concrete pillboxes. Okay, quite good to know. Plan, locate any enemy forces that are still resisting and eliminate them. Beware of enemy minefields. The forest to the north of the enclosed field is suspected to be mined and should be approached with caution. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this then. Now, that is a hell of a view there. That is most certainly a hell of a view. Let's take a look then. Okay, so we have 50 minutes here. So it did mention, okay, yeah, so these are suspected minefields then. We do need to actually occupy this position here then. So it looks to be some sort of farmhouse. Yep, I'm going to say definitely a farmhouse. We can see here the pre-invasion bombardment. Now we do have this stream over here. We can cross here and here as far as I can tell. I don't know about the central position over here, potentially so. So I do have a lot of infantry here to begin with. I mean, this is incredible. Absolutely gorgeous game. Absolutely. So these are our mortars over here. Okay, these are the 60mm mortars. I do have plenty of mortar shells here for the 60mm. Okay. There's really not much in the way of cover here. Let's take a look at the actual lay of the land here then. So I assume this is actually meant to be the beach. Yeah, I'd say that is the actual beach there, isn't it? Okay, so we have the beaches, we have these open fields over here, then obviously we're moving into the actual trees over this way. Now, I do have a little bit of cover here, but there's a little bit of a rise. It's not well, it's definitely not much of a rise. Not really enough to prevent anybody from being shot, really. So the question comes down to, what do we want to do here? Do we want to push up very quickly? But there could be some risk in doing that. I think this is a nice position to try and occupy, but I don't particularly want to do that too much. We do need to occupy these areas here. Okay. I do have a fair amount of time. I think what I would like to do here then is actually go ahead and get the vertical, well, these MMGs set up. If I could get these MMGs set up in a position where they could actually overwatch, that'd be quite nice, because we are going to need a hell of a lot of firepower. Right, okay, so this looks to be the support company then. For platoon headquarters. First platoon headquarters is over here. Okay, so we'll have first platoon push up over this way. So let's take a look then. So we have second platoon, fourth platoon, easy company headquarters, okay. So third platoon, second platoon. Okay, so third platoon is also going to make its way up over this way. Now this is the MMG, ammunition bearer. Okay, second squad. First squad, and third squad. Spread these men out over here. Now what I'm going to do then, the actual road here is somewhat raised, but I don't think we'd be able to see from this position here. So if I was to have the MMG actually deploy here, let's say for example, so if I deploy that weapon. Okay. Yeah, we can't see over that little rise there. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to have them deploy that weapon about this point here. So I'll have them move up to this position about there. They can go ahead and deploy that weapon then. What I'm going to do then, I think we'll have to have these men move out. I don't want to tire them, there's quite a way to go here. It might be worth it to move quite quickly to secure these positions here. I mean, the difficulty is there's nothing really much in the way of cover. This is actually a very open area. I'm gonna have, I mean, I could probably move up over this way. What I'm gonna do then is I'm actually gonna move this infantry squad to this position here. I want them to just lay down and really just provide cover and fire for the most part. I'd say the same for these guys as well, so have them move up on fast. What I'm going to do then is have these guys move up the actual center over here. In fact, I'll have them on hunt orders. Okay. I'd like you to pause 10 seconds first. We do have the actual headquarters here. Just going to quickly tab out. 2 seconds here, guys. There we go. Right, yeah. So, first platoon headquarters is going to just stay back over here and cover. Have the MMG ammunition bearers move up as well. Obviously, give them orders to remain for about 20 seconds. Okay. So, they're going to move into that position here. It's a different situation here for the third platoon. I'm going to have them make their way up to the central area. And it's a difficult position here. There's really not much in the way of cover. They're really not giving me much to work with. I need to look for some low-down terrain, actually. So I think what I might do is actually have the mortars in this position here. And considering the fact that we do have that small rise there, would mean they actually have some additional cover available to them. So I'll move them there. I could potentially look towards setting up an MMG over here, actually. So what I'll do then is actually have an MG. The layer of the terrain's difficult. I'll have one set up in this position here, actually, to begin with. So, deploy that weapon. It's not exactly a terrific position. But ideally, we'll be able to provide some fire support. Yep, and that's the other MMG. We'll have them deploy here in the center. Ammunition bearer up over here as well. Okay, now ideally this will give them some support as they move up. Okay, so that's Easy Company headquarters. XO team. Okay. Right, similar sort of situation over here, but I think we could potentially do a moving up quickly. Though saying that, it doesn't hurt just to have a little bit of caution. We do have a bit of a low bit of ground over here. So, due to the fact that we are moving out here in the open, I mean, this is it. It's very... It's not really a good idea, is it? I'm going to say it's not a good idea. I'll keep the second squad, well, let's see, we have here second platoon. I'm going to keep second platoon in reserve, in all honesty. I don't think it's worthwhile having them thrown into fire if I can avoid it. It'd be nice to have a reserve here, just on the off chance. So what I'll do then is I can have this MG team deploy in this position here. So we'll have them deploy. Have the MMG ammunition carriers over this way too. Okay, now I could potentially call down mortar fire. Have them placed here at the rear. About there. HQ support, okay. It's one of these, isn't it? I can call the off-map 81mm mortar support. I think I'd like to have an idea of where the actual enemy targets are first and foremost. Though I could call in a light bombardment. Do I have any... See, I only have the high explosive shells available. Okay. I think this is white phosphorus. I think that is white phosphorus. See, I don't want to use all my support here immediately. But I think what I'd like to do is, if this is indeed white phosphorus, is I'd like to try and just cover this area here. So just 2 mortars. Yeah, smoke, there we go. I'm going to say just a quick burst there. Immediately. Yeah, the reason for that is, at the end of the day, if I'm not certain where the actual enemy force is. So I think what I'd rather do here then is, rather than deal with it, and there's no point in me actually smoking up my own forces, because at the end of the day, that's not going to do them any good. They're going to advance past that smoke, and then, yeah, they're not going to be in a great position, are they? Yeah, so if we smoke up the enemy positions, then they can't see anything, and it's as good as neutralizing them, really. It's the next best thing, blinding the enemy, as it is to destroying his position. So I think we'll go with that. There we go, we'll compute the first turn here. Okay. The men are moving from the actual beaches here. I mean, that is an impressive sight, isn't it? I love the difference. Oh, right, okay, we're already seeing fire here. Yeah, but our men are getting down. Okay, let's quickly pause. Okay. So we do see some German forces over here. And it is indeed a... that is an MG42. Jeez, that is not what you want to see here. Yeah, that's the HMG team. We do see a trench network over here as well. So, is this a beautiful... Yep, there we go. That is a HMG there in the bunker. Right, okay. Suspected minefield. Suspected arsehole, really. Right, yeah. How things continue to play on. We'll have to call in some mortar fire in these positions over here, try to suppress them. Right, there's the first casualty there. Right, our smoke shells are coming down here, so that's good news. Taking some shots over here. Ooh, hello. I'm going to assume that the bunker there is treated like a vehicle. I can't assume that it's going to actually destroy them. Another infantry team over there. Okay, so the MMG team is opening up. That's what I want to see here. There we go, beautiful. Yeah, that crossfire is pretty deadly. And what I need to do is have the MMG teams try and suppress that position there. It's not going to make a massive difference, but we'll see. Unfortunately, I do lose my bar gunner over here, so that's pretty... yeah, that's not good. Okay, so let's see here then. Right, we do take a casualty. They are pinned here at the moment. And what I need to do then is actually have this team set up and deploy that weapon once they're able to do so. But then again, is it really a good idea? I'm going to say no, actually. We'll have them move slowly down this way. Have them hide while they're doing it. Same for these fellows over here. Move slowly down here and hide. Okay, they're now... yeah, they're in position now. And so that's good news. Okay. It appears that this is able to be crossed here. What I need to do then is actually move up to this position here. So try and move up very quickly. I could attempt to pop smoke. That position here is going to be covered by smoke soon. So I don't think there's much need for that. Right, these men are in position here. These men are under fire. I could have them pop smoke for the time being. They are pinned down. This squad isn't pinned, they are firing, that's good news. Okay. Right, yeah. Point target. Good. I do have a line of fire over here. Or line of sight, I should say. In fact, I'd like to call that in on area, just to make sure that we do get this area. Okay. I'll go for a medium bombardment. Short one. Then again, actually. Just try this target here, then. Yeah, we'll go for a medium. Short. Confirm. Right, spotter's busy at the moment. Okay, you do have a line of sight over here, that's good to see. Now, I don't know if there's a mortar... Sorry, mortar spotter can't see this. I don't know if there's actually a bunker there. Right. Unfortunately, I don't have smoke. These 81mm are going to come in handy for the smoke alone, but I think I've exhausted my smoke already. So that is a shame. Call in on both mortars here. Do I have any other spotter, perhaps? I could move him up, and then at least he'll be able to see more of what's going on here. Okay, so slowly move to the brow of the hill. Okay, so just move there. I'm going to try and lay down some cover fire. That MMG is doing a good job. Doing a really excellent job. My other MMGs, let's see. Okay. Yeah, they have no line of fire over here. Their line of fire is really bad. What I'm going to say then is I'd like you to go ahead, pack up your weapons. Right, these guys are currently pinned, aren't they? So I'd like you to go ahead and pop smoke. These guys are almost in position now. But I'd like you to go ahead and pop smoke. Oof, that platoon headquarters, okay. You're in a tough situation here, aren't you? Right, pop smoke. Yeah, you're not in a really good position here. You need to move up into this position here. That's where at least you might be safe. They're popping smoke. They're not for the time being. Right, this MMG is firing on that position there. Okay, we're allowed to continue to do so. I'm glad that I did deploy some of these MMGs. What I want these guys to do then, as soon as they're able, I'd like them to push up. Then again, what I'll do then is just have them hide. So take the weapon from the being deployed and have them hide here for the time being. I don't have any smoke available. So saying that actually, don't hide. Move to this position here. It looks like a lower... Yeah, that looks like a lower position there. So get them moving. Have them pause 10 seconds so that actually with the team here. Right, these positions will be pushing up shortly. That MMG is doing the Lord's work and needs to continue to do so. Right, okay, so at least the smoke will spread out shortly. It is somewhat intervening here. Smoke shell landed actually in the barn there, so that's a good job. But yeah, that shell's going to cover this house. I'm going to try and push the flank here more than anything. We'll go ahead and see how the carnage turns out. Okay, these men are down to the ground. Smoke shells will be out soon. These men are moving up. Yeah, this MMG is doing a good job. He's under fire though now. Another casualty there. Oof. Ideally nobody dies. They're almost in position now. They're getting down to the ground here. Yeah, I need to get this position here. Yeah, they're not having a good time. Where the hell are all these smoke grenades I wanted? Yeah, that smoke's a lot better now. They're having a much better time moving up. I'm gonna have to move up on the left flank. Oof. Yeah, we need to push up. Right, pop smoke and get your asses in gear. Right, what I'm going to do here then. Move to that position there, deploy the weapon. Need that suppressive fire. Okay, pop smoke. You need to move down there. Right, you do have some smoke there, but it's obviously not good enough. You pop smoke there. Move down here quickly. Right, I want you to pop smoke. Move down here. I need to get into a position when I'm actually in cover. These men are now... Well, That is a pretty awesome sign, I'm not gonna lie. What we're going to do then is actually target that area. So 3 squads are going to put down suppressive fire, ideally. The mortars will be coming in shortly. Receiving. Let's see. That headquarters is moving on. At the moment, these guys are in a good position here to actually call in this fire. So, saying that. Need to suppress the enemy here. And again, I'm not really seeing much there. We'll wait until the next turn. But then again, it's one of these cases of where it's going to take some time, so I'll call in that fire now. Paint a linear target here. Suppress that area. I'm going to go for a harassment. Short. It's basically to suppress that area more than anything else. Okay, you do actually have a line of fire over here. I wish I had more smoke shells. That's what I'm lacking here. Smoke. Okay. Harassment. Short. Confirm. Just get some fire down there. Okay, we'll continue. Need to move up. Absolutely need to move up ASAP. Right, these men are putting down suppressive fire. Yeah, they're retreating here. They need to get up there. I can't blame them. That smoke's doing its job over here. I just wish we'd had more smoke. There's a little bit of smoke here, there's a little bit of smoke there. Bit there, not exactly doing very much. But at least we do have some forces in position here now. 2 squads over here in position, so I can begin to try and put down some suppressive fire. Right, that team's in position. This team is taken, yeah, that squad's taking some fire. This MMG over here looks like it's been set up, so that's good news. Okay, you do have line of sight technically on this area, but you don't actually see anything at the moment. Right, they are tired at the moment. So what we are going to do then is move them up quickly. I suppose that would be worth more. That team's moving up. I think I need to move. So we're going to move up over this way. And it's going to be a very scary thing. Okay, have them move up over there. You need to get your asses in gear. Okay. Yep, I know this is awful, but you need to move up there. Okay, now you're in a position to actually observe. How about you hide? Yeah, keep on that fire support. You're not deployed either. Okay. Move up over this side. Right, there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Mortar fire will be coming in shortly. So at least when that does come in, we'll be okay. Well, maybe okay. At the end of the day, there's a lot of MMG fire. Well, HMG fire from the opposing German forces here. Okay. Sounds like mortars will be landed shortly. Okay, so we can see that smoke is starting to dissipate over here. Okay, we are taking some casualties. Right, they've been pinned down. Issue is, they should have kept on moving. Now we're going to lose a lot more men. Okay, some mortar shells are landing. Ideally, that should suppress this position. Ideally, destroy it. Yeah, you can see the mortars coming in. Three men down so far. Okay. Hide and pop smoke. There we go. Right, let's get to cover. Gotta move up. If we don't move up, we're gonna be doomed. Okay. What I'm gonna do here then is move to suppress the enemy, so move this position here, get in cover. That position there, getting cover. Actually, that'll be okay, actually. Yeah. It's not an easy thing. At least we have mortars coming down now. I've still got a platoon in reserve. Gonna have 1st Platoon headquarters move up over this way. MMGs are moving, that's good. Okay, so we'll keep going. Right, there we go. Yeah, I feel bad for this team over here. They're throwing out some smoke grenades, so they should have some support soon. Yeah, the mortars are doing a good job here. Still under fire, unfortunately. But at least it's taking return fire from this platoon over here, actually. Okay. Yeah. Oh, God, they're taking a lot of fire there. Lost a gunner. Okay. Yeah, they're firing on the minefield. Sorry, on the bunker over here. That team's moving up there. Yep. Smoke is out now, so that's good news. I just need to get moving. The fact that these men are now pinned is really difficult. At least they're going to put down some fire. Yeah, those men are doing a good job. It's a difficult situation because there's a lot of heavy machine gun fire over this side. Yeah, I mean, this isn't too bad. There's not that many defenders. There's a couple of them, though. That is difficult. He's armed with a HMG. Look, I don't know if he's using it or he might have taken it. The Germans are in a superb position here. No idea what that means. I'm assuming it's maybe an objective or suspected minefield, perhaps? I think that's suspected minefield. Yeah, there's another HMG there. Okay, what I'm going to do here then. They're going to make their way over there, and then they're going to get ready to move up over this way. Move up the reserves that way. Okay. They need to move. Yeah, they're shaken at the moment, so they're not really much use to me. Okay, at least these men are getting into a position now where they can actually help out. Yeah, these guys have reached this position now due to the smoke head sign. So I'll have them quickly move up to this position here. Whoops, there we go. Okay. So I'd like you to just move up there, get into a position where you can actually fire at the enemy. Okay, the MMG's in position now. It's not the greatest position, I'm not gonna lie, but let's see what we can do. Okay, these guys have a nice position here. Yeah, they've actually got some cover here. So at least they can actually fire upon the enemy. Try and suppress them. And that's what I really need here, is just that suppressive fire. Okay, we'll move. And these men are drawing some of the enemy's fire over here. Yeah, that bush is really strong bush. And the thing is, maybe that was too preemptive. I think that was... Yeah, I should have waited a little bit longer there. I've got an increasing amount of men here. If I can actually get these MMGs set up over on this ridge here, well, little gully, whatever you want to call it, it'll be okay. The good news is I do have some men moving up and over here, so that's great. Yeah, they're under fire, but once I get to this position here, at least they've actually crossed out of the fields of fire via HMGs. Scheiße, I'm taking some mortar fire myself here. Yeah, mortars are really the big killers. Okay, so what I'm going to do here then, let's see. Have them moved to this position here, ready themselves. These guys have to make it over here too. I'm going to tell them to deploy the weapon. Deploy the weapon, just get it down, get it ready, get it firing. These men are moving up over here, so at least we have our reserve. Right. This weapon has been deployed. So ideally we can get that working for our forces here. Though line of sight leaves a lot to be desired. So have them face that way. Okay, move down here where it's safe. Okay, what we'll do here then, move that way. Move that way. I mean, this is it. I could move down through here where at least it is covered. So that's something to bear in mind. I'm just going to push on this flank here. Yeah, Venom's like in the best position, but at least we do have that smoke grenade there. Okay, third squad giving fire support. Okay, once I have these MMGs set up, at least I can start putting down some fire support over this way. Okay, get that gun set up. Right. First squad, I was about to say they've made it without being fired upon, but they've not been so lucky. So far, so no casualties, but yeah, oh, there we go. Right, mortars are suppressing this position here, ideally. If I can get a decent amount of force over here, I can begin to push on the actual barn. I'm going to call it the farmhouse. Okay. I think it's best off waiting for those additional forces to arrive. Have these men get back into a safe position. I'm going to try and get this squad to move up over here quickly. Try and build up a decent amount of force, really. Though, in fact, have you move down here. Then, move on up. What I'm going to say to you then is just target this here. Just continuously pound it with MMG fire. I don't care if you hit, I just need to have that fire there. You do have a decent amount of ammunition, so just go for it. These men are moving up over here, the reserves at least. Okay, they need to move up. Yeah, nothing really there in terms of line of fire. So, have them move up as well. I just need to get into this position here. I guess what I'll do then is I'll have them assault move over to here. At least then half the team's going to move, not all of them. So, ideally try and reduce casualties, but I do need to try and take out the enemies. Firing on us here at the moment. Try and reduce the fire on the beaches, really. The mortars are close to our own positions here, but the fire should be ending soon enough. Move an additional men this way. I mean, I've got another platoon to move up as well, so at least I do have some reserves. Okay, well, I don't know how they got it. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm going to assume that this position here is okay for the time being. Where is that German unit over here? Yeah, there's another, well, yeah, pillbox. Okay, we need to make a push on the actual farm. So, that wasn't quite what I was expecting. Okay, these guys are continuously moving up. That's good. Keep moving, keep moving. Look, I know you are finding it difficult. I cannot blame you, but get your asses in gear. Not really what I was expecting. Get into a covered position, please. Right, looks like you were just opening fire. Okay. Yeah, once I can start getting some movement down on the flank here, then I'll be okay. I can flank the actual defenses here. Alright, let's keep this paint trainer going. Okay, I think you are under fire here. Might be due from the mortars, actually. Speaking of mortars, oof. That's rough. Quite surprised they're still alive. So we are going to make a big push here on the actual farmyard. Yeah, definitely make a push there. We know that our German forces down here at the edge of the farm, so we'll sweep in. I could try to come from behind the actual German forces here. And there is a path here. Would be a good idea to maybe send one squad down that way. But the good news is they have arrived. These forces have made it over here. There's another squad to make it, but that's not bad. Okay, what I'm going to do here then. I want you to assault. Let's see, there's only one floor here. So we don't have any height advantage. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to go in here anyway. So I want you to assault into the first floor. Same to you. Right, get into position. Let's go, let's go. Ah, there's a team in here, okay. Well, one of them's been taken out. Ooh, good job there. He's been taken out. Yeah, look at them vaulting over here. Right, there's still some shots heading out this way. I don't know where from. It looks like there's another German infantry squad over there. mean, thank God that was only 2 men. Right, we've made it into the buildings here. Decent amount of fire coming in now. At least with a flanking position here. That'd be really good. Yeah, the rest of the squad is moving up. I tell you what, I completely forgot I had a coffee, so I'm gonna have my coffee now. Oh, what I'd give for a little bit of armored support right now. But the good news is 2 squads are moving in here. That's good news. I do have a third one there. Yeah, it's just arrived too. Okay. See, this is it. It might be worthwhile just to rest them for the time being. Looks like, yeah, okay. I wonder, is there still Germans in this area? We're not yet in this building, are we? I tell you what, it might be a good idea to just get in here. Right, moving there. MGs are moving up round. That squad's finding it difficult. They are exhausted, so what I'm going to do then is have them rest for the time being. Yeah. Once we try and sweep up these positions here, so let's take a look. To be honest, I mean, the MGs are dangerous, but they don't have an absolute field of fire. Right, we'll give them a chance to reach this side, and then we'll begin to push them up. What I'm looking to do here, then, is while we push up there, move up these men here. I'm hoping that I can try and blindside these MG teams. I'm gonna hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Yeah, there's fire coming in on this position here. We're taking a casualty there. That fire's coming from the other side of the field here. Right, we are starting to fire. I'm gonna quickly tab out here. I don't know if I've got just the same track playing. I feel like I've heard it a few times. There we go. Let's go turn the music down a little bit further. I'm trying to find the right level. There we go, that sounds a lot better. Just in the background there. There we go. Yeah, but let's take a look then. They are pinned down. That's good news. Sounds like some MMG fire. Yeah, definitely some MMG fire. Well, HMG fire as well, potentially. Okay. Okay, they're panicking here. Yeah, I can't give them orders. Move there. Another squad there. Yeah, that was also for the time being. Get in there and deploy those weapons. This is it, I've got to get that fire support out there. I do want to move them down this road here. Right, have them focus on that way. The guys that are carrying, I can't really do anything about. Right, moving more of the infantry squad to this side. Okay, you don't see them. But you do. Ah, okay. So dug in foxholes over here. Yeah, I need to move one of my commands so I can actually, well, one of my headquarter units. So I can actually call them some mortar fire. Right. This one I could suppress with mortar fire quite easily. Causes me a hell of a lot of issues. Right, just heard some explosion. Oh. Oh, wow. And dead. Good shot. Oh, wow, that was a good shot. Excellent, excellent shot there. Oh my, it's like playing Richard York and ball action all over again. Okay, we're going to move up the platoon now. Don't stop until you make it. These two teams over here can actually provide fire support then, it seems. Right, there we go. Yeah, let's begin moving. Get that weapon deployed and in action, sir. Yeah, I'm very happy about the actual mortar round there. That was some serious luck there. Yeah. Reserves are moving up now.
Fire perfect. Over.
Fire support coming in. I don't know whether that's over here or... We'll see, but they did a really good job there on the range and shot. Ooh, hello. Oh. That is certainly not good. Yeah, looks like they're moving into the woods now. Can't say I blame them. Can't give them orders either. It's a little bit shocking, I'm not gonna lie. It shows you just how dangerous this is. Like, the tight confines here is just incredible. Right, get that weapon set up. Right, try and occupy those positions there. These men. See what we can do about that. Gotta keep moving, guys. Gotta keep moving. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Yeah, no wonder you're pinned. I suppose try and deploy the weapon. Best you can, really. Okay, so mortar fire's coming in over here, then that's fine. Okay, at least these guys don't have an MG42, so that's okay. One of them's bad enough. That sounds like a lot of fire. Yeah. Oh. Right, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, it was a HMG team. God damn it, we really cannot see much. Rifle grenade going out there? Bit too far. I need some mortar fire here. Germans moving across the field there. How am I not seeing these guys? How long has it taken to set that gun up? God damn. Okay, he surrendered, yeah. We really need to make use of that gun. Yeah, they're shaken. Try and move on. Yeah, it's not an easy mission, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, these men are cowering for the time being. Ooh, we've taken a lot of casualties so far. Right, let's have them hunt move up this way. It's difficult because I'm like trying to clear this area. And I need mortars to do that. At least reinforcements are moving in here, so at least I can get that going. Right, firing in 1 minute. Like, I need headquarters up over this way so I can get that. you need to get into that building there. And I need you to call in that fire support. Okay, at least I do have a full squad here, so that's good. Shows it's worked. Thing is, these men are obviously getting tired as well. Okay. Once I can get some fire support in, then at least we can start doing something. I think this gun is now actually set up. Oh my god. Whoever's on this mortar is doing fantastic, because that's another guy dead there. Really good job. I feel bad for these guys. I mean, it's rough. I've lost a few men over this way, but at least we do have the vast majority making it. Perhaps I should have moved up like that, actually. Probably would have been a better idea. But the good news is at least I've got a good amount of men over this side now. Just need to make use of them. If they can engage with the rifle grenades, that'd be very handy. Taking casualties. Executive officer has been taken out. Yeah, this ain't easy. There we go, at least I can actually start calling some fire missions. Okay. Okay, at least these men are pulling back over here. Small victories, eh? Small victories. I'm gonna keep that fire support until we make it to that position. Right, these men are moving. Right, there you go. You can see how the situation looks like now without the trees. The trees make a major difference. But this feels definitely a hell. It's not too bad. Once I can actually flank this position here, at least I can try and make it to the cover. But this is rough. Maybe I make it down this back road. Which, to be honest, I didn't really see that much beforehand. I thought it was a stream, to be honest. It was a road, isn't it? Maybe a good idea to make it down the back. Yeah, at least then I can try and flank them. Okay. Try and get them in a position here to set up and be ready for action as well. We're a little bit surprised that they're alive. Good, another HQ's made it up over here. That's excellent. Ah. That would be a grenade. Yeah, they're making it down there pretty quick, so that's good news. Take that a little bit slower. Has that team been taken out? Ah, it's in over here, okay. Right, I'm gonna have these teams move down here too. I don't even want to know what's in here. I call more mortars there. I want to take out that MG team. It's been the issue there. Hey, maybe we should just had our mortars unloaded the enemy first and foremost. But then again, we don't know about a lot of these positions. Okay, they're not moving at correct speed now. Okay, you're just taking pot shots. Okay. Is that team still alive? Okay, fire mission's coming in. I know, we're not going to argue with these guys. Like, I wouldn't want to try and aim a rifle grenade. It must be hella hard. I can imagine they'd be rather heavy too. Okay, first peek around the corner. Yeah, that position's bloody hellish. Oh, you've got line of sight over here though, so that's good news. Calling a second mortar here then. Oh, you just calling it from that guy. Either way. Okay. See, this is it. They've got the rifle grenade loaded there. There's a decent amount of fire there. Oh, that bar is amazing. Okay, we're starting to make some progress now. I've got additional forces moving down the back road here. Wouldn't believe how long that'd take them, but it's better to take it slow than to die. Fundamentally. Okay, at least some fire support will be coming in. It's a rough scenario, I'm not gonna lie. It's a rough first mission, but then again, beach landings are rough, aren't they? Post landings are always dangerous. We a little bit off course, but I'm not going to say no to that at the end of the day. If you try, we don't know what else there is over here. Let's take a look at this lone German. Is it a lone German? Still manning the MG. God damn. I was hoping the MG had been taken out. It's too quiet. Right, fire for effect. Good, good. A non-map support is always really nice. I do wish I had a tank. If I had a single tank, this would be significantly easier. But then again, I'd imagine they would have an anti-tank gun.
Fire for effect. Over.
I'd hoped that the smoke rounds would have lasted longer. But then again, this is it. You don't really know what to expect, do you? Yeah, these guys moving out. Okay, maybe I tried to assault that position there. To be honest, it's probably not a good idea, is it? What I'm going to do then is have them brought back around here. Try and put down some fire there. Yeah, quite a few mortars coming in now. Taking a casualty over there, it seems. This is really quite scenic. That's very cute. Sorry, I'm just having a drink of coffee here. As if you hear weird noises, I'm not actually some sort of monster. Well, I still am, but I'm having a coffee. Ah, cold. Just the way I like it. I don't know if this position has finally been neutralized. We are seeing mortars coming in over here as well now. That's good. Yeah, that is all stirred. Keep the progression up. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, that's quite heavy fire there. One goddamn guy, goddamn. I mean, like, we had some excellently, well, excellent accuracy over here. Okay, so other team's making it around the corner. I'm getting a decent amount of men behind the rear now. Just need to keep that up, get them into the right positions, and we'll be good to go. Have you begun to hunt up over that way? Yeah, you've taken heavy casualties. In fairness, I don't really need to bombard them anymore, but I still have some squads out here. Worst case situation would be a piece of German armor rolling down that road now. Yep. Leader's taken out there. It's unfortunate, so that's the NCO out. Bloody typical, isn't it? Right, down empty. It's no good. Interesting to see that we have some barbed wire over here. I didn't actually notice that at first. I thought it was just like a line here, so that's quite lucky. I suppose this was the better path then. There we go. There's definitely a squad here. Yeah, that squad's over there. So I'm glad that mortars are still falling in this area here. Yeah, they're definitely just here, just can't see them. Or even here, actually. I think they're in this area. Yeah, they are. God damn. Yeah, look at them go. At least we've finally been able to dig them out, though. Wow, there's actually quite... Jeez, there's actually a few squads in here. I suppose there's actually a squad in here. Jeez. I'm really glad that we've finally been able to dig them out, though. That's massively important. There we go. Right, 2 squads over this way now. Right, then it's also as well. Yeah, they're both just marching now, that's fine. Can I even make it through this? You know, I genuinely didn't consider that. Surely? Again, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll keep on pushing that way. Yeah, but this is good. I just can't believe how many Germans are actually in this position over here. Okay. We did just see some Germans in this area here. Yeah, he's surrendered. Still here. I tell you, this game does run quite nicely. Yeah, it does run quite nice when you actually figure things out. Wow. Really is a wide view, isn't it? Ooh. Excellent. Ah, excellent. That's what I like to see. Get into position there, start firing. Same for you over here. Right, see if I can look down that way. Okay, that's very good then. If I can actually get flanking shots here, I'd be very happy. That's what I like to see. That's very impressive. Oh, here as well. Wow. Okay. That is a lot of firepower. And here they are as well. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty effective there. I think we might be coming close to the end here with those sorts of casualties inflicted. And let's take a look at this from the start, man. Yep, they're getting into position here. Yeah, but look at that. Bar opening up there. I tell you, this game is really cool. Really cool. Yeah, he went down there too. Just need to build up a decent amount of men here, then I can push. Yeah, let's go to assault moves over here. Ah, looks like we did finally take them out. Long time coming.
Fire mission. Over.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. We just overwhelmed them with numbers here. I mean, the back road really has been a massive, massive boon for us. Now we're going to took out that guy there. I didn't realise how many Germans we're actually facing in the woods, actually. This is it. You really don't know what you're up against. Okay. It's getting fairly quiet now. Begin to move up. And actually, I tell you what. Might as well get into a position here where I can actually support my men. Yeah, they're all sorted up to this position here. Which I like to see. Yeah, it's going to come under a lot of fire here. Really would not want to be him. Do we actually have a little fire here? That's cool. Well, a little fire here too. Lots of little fires. I think we are in the last phase here, really. The fact that I'm able to move up so much without taking fire is a good sign. Besides that, I don't know what that was. I'm gonna assume those are grenades. It's 2 dead men. Ah, here he is, yeah. He did a good job. Let's try another grenade. Ooh, you snow. Ow. Just took out 3 men there. Little devil. Okay, I tell you what. You move there. Have your assault out this way? I'm going to take it that they can't move through the bushes, actually. So they've got a long way to go. Yeah, they definitely have to go around. I wish there was a convenient path now. Might explain why the Germans weren't making too much use of it. Explains why you have to move through these fields. I ain't really got much to move through their fields anymore. I don't know if I can see through this. I'll tell you what. If you can get up to that position there. Try and get eyes on the enemy. That'd be great news. Yep, he finally bit the dust.
West fire mission out.
That German's still in there, isn't he? He's hiding very, very well. He's completely outnumbered though, so... Ah, there we go, we can actually see through. Fantastic. Bazooka into there would be quite nice. Yep, they're like, hands. Do you hear somebody knocking? I like the details here. I mean, isn't that a ribbon to indicate a veteran of the French campaign? I'm probably wrong. I like the little details. There's definitely somebody here. Okay, move quickly up there. Okay. You can definitely tell the difference between the 60mm and the 81mm. Okay. Begin the laborious process moving up here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is get these MMGs set up over here. Some grenades would be quite nice there. Or use a bazooka. Please use a bazooka. I wish you could tell them what sort of weapon to use, actually. I might have to move more of the actual squad down this way. But now we're finally moving into here now. Yeah, there's like a fog over here, isn't there?
Fire for effect, over.
Yep, MMGs are moving up. I really don't think I'm going to be able to take out that shelter with rifle fire, but one may dream. What I can see though, doesn't look too many else.
Roger. Fire for effect.
Probably still that bloody German in there. That's my feeling. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, looks like it's still in there. Or at least suspect it to be. Ah, they did make it through. I wonder how they made it through. Ah, there he is. Yeah, that son of a bitch has been causing me a lot of problems, hasn't he? Yep, he's moving again. Are they throwing grenades? We have plenty of men now. Well, that's good news at least. I don't know how you can't see that shelter. It's quite literally in front of you.
Out.
Oh dear. And there's the grenades. Yeah, they're talking about grenades like, do you hear something happened? They just don't care. Oh dear. I love him, I can say. Take a look at that. I just don't care. Yeah, and you're in here as well. Jeez, these shelters are hard to take out. Can't believe they use those grenades there. Okay, get into the trenches. There we go. I think these are the last Germans here to take out. Well. How do I take them out? They don't care much. God damn. Yeah, there's another grenade. I just can't. Oh dear. Yeah, they're panicking here. They just don't care, do they? Do I have to take that? I You'd think they'd surrender. Oh, have they finally left? Oh, they have. Okay, there we go. Now I can kill him. I'll go try and shoot out. Suppose you have to force them to abandon it, perhaps? Oh, there's a lot of grenades. Oh, that's a grenade coming in over here. Oof. God damn. Look at him go. Look at that man go. He's thrown another grenade. There we go. It's finally gone down. Jesus. At least that's finally taken out. As far as I'm aware. If I got to take this as an objective. Okay, so still one of them alive here. Oh, he surrendered. Okay, well that's good news. Can't blame him. Surrender now, and at least, yeah, that's the worst of it. Ah, there we go. US Army minor victory. Okay, can't blame them. Yeah, we did lose a few more men, but I would like to. I don't know what this one means. Oh, friendly casualties, okay. Okay, so I got the objectives there. Enemy casualties, it's just, yeah, friendly casualties were rough. I mean, this is it. It's a tough position, isn't it? I mean, that bloody MG team there. So that sort of left there, just that and the MG team. He caused me... Jeez, it's in his kind of the MG42. He'd have still been a problem. God damn them. But there we go. Okay. Save the game. There we go. I'd like to say a big thank you for watching that, ladies and gentlemen. It could have gone bad, but it could have gone significantly worse. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.